There is a lesson many men spend their entire lives trying to learn. Some discover it after their first heartbreak. Some discover it after a divorce. And some never discover it at all. It is this: attraction does not obey the rules most men believe it does. A man may give everything: his attention, his loyalty, his time, his affection, and still watch the woman he loves slowly lose interest. Meanwhile, another man enters the room and seems to command attention without trying. Why? Is it money? Is it appearance? Is it luck? Not entirely. The answer is much deeper than that. It lies in the hidden psychology of human nature. And until a man understands this, he will continue making the same mistakes over and over again. Because the first thing no one teaches men is this: women are not attracted to need. They are attracted to strength. Not physical strength, not aggression, but emotional strength. The ability to remain calm when things are uncertain. The ability to walk away from what does not serve you. The ability to have a purpose greater than seeking someone's approval. Most men do the opposite. The moment they become interested in a woman, she becomes the center of their universe. Their schedule changes, their priorities change, their ambitions begin to fade. Everything becomes about winning her attention, and without realizing it, they have made a dangerous trade. They traded their identity for validation. The strange thing about human psychology is this: people rarely value what desperately needs them. They value what has value on its own. A mountain does not beg to be admired. A king does not chase his subjects. The sun does not ask the world for permission to rise. Yet all are respected because they possess something powerful. They are complete within themselves. And this is the first law of attraction. The more complete you become, the less you need validation. And the less you need validation, the more attractive you become. Pause for a moment. Have you ever noticed that people often become interested in someone who is busy building a meaningful life? Someone with goals, someone with direction, someone who cannot be controlled by loneliness. There is a reason for that. Purpose creates magnetism. If you agree so far, leave a comment below and write the word purpose. Because understanding this one idea can change the entire way you approach relationships. The second thing no one teaches men is that attention and attraction are not the same thing. Many men believe that if they give enough attention, attraction will naturally grow. So they text all day, they reply within seconds, they become endlessly available. And then they are confused when interest begins to disappear. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Attention can create comfort, but comfort alone rarely creates attraction. Human beings value what feels meaningful, and meaning often requires mystery, not games, not manipulation, but mystery. The understanding that another person has an entire world beyond you, a life, a mission, a purpose. Someone who is always available begins to feel predictable. Someone who has their own life feels valuable. This is why a man should never abandon his purpose in order to chase affection. The moment he does, he slowly begins to lose the qualities that made him attractive in the first place. The third thing no one teaches men is that women often respond more to how a man feels about himself than what he says about himself. A man can say all the right words, he can memorize every dating rule, he can learn every technique. But if deep inside he believes he is not enough, that insecurity quietly reveals itself. Human beings are remarkably sensitive to energy. They can sense desperation, they can sense confidence, they can sense fear. A man who constantly seeks reassurance sends one message: I do not trust my own value. A man who respects himself sends a different message: I know who I am. And whether you stay or leave, I will still remain myself. This kind of confidence cannot be faked. It is built, it is earned. It comes from discipline, from self-respect, from becoming the kind of man who can enjoy love without making it his entire identity. Let me ask you something. How many men have destroyed their peace because they feared losing someone? Probably millions. And that leads us to the fourth lesson. Fear is one of the least attractive qualities a man can carry. Fear of rejection, fear of being alone, fear of losing attention. Fear turns a man into someone he was never meant to be. He overthinks. He becomes possessive. He becomes anxious. He begins acting from scarcity, and scarcity creates dependence. But there is something powerful about a man who is comfortable with uncertainty. He does not panic when someone takes time to reply. He does not beg for attention. He does not chase endlessly, because he understands a truth that many people avoid. You cannot force another person to value you. You cannot negotiate attraction. You cannot control someone's feelings. You can only control yourself, and self-control is power. If you are enjoying this video, take a moment to subscribe, because we are not just talking about relationships, we are talking about human nature itself. Now here comes one of the most misunderstood lessons. Women are often attracted to emotional stability, not emotional suppression. There is a difference. A stable man feels deeply, but he does not become a prisoner of his emotions. He does not allow temporary feelings to dictate his entire life. He can face disappointment without collapsing. He can experience rejection without losing himself. He can love someone without worshiping them. This is rare, and rare things naturally attract attention. Many men believe they must impress everyone, but the truth is different. A man becomes impressive when he stops trying to impress, when he begins living according to his values, when he develops discipline, when he becomes comfortable in solitude. Solitude teaches a man something the world cannot. It teaches him that his happiness does not depend entirely on another person, and that realization changes everything. Because the most dangerous mistake a man can make is placing a woman on a pedestal. The moment you place someone above yourself, you unconsciously place yourself below them. You stop acting naturally. You become afraid of making mistakes. You seek approval. You censor your personality. You become someone else. And attraction cannot survive when authenticity disappears. No healthy relationship is built on worship. It is built on mutual respect, mutual admiration, mutual growth. Another truth few people discuss is this. Women are often attracted to men who have boundaries. A man with no boundaries eventually becomes resentful. He says yes when he wants to say no. He tolerates disrespect because he fears conflict. He sacrifices his values because he fears losing someone. But boundaries communicate something powerful. They communicate self-respect. And people tend to respect those who respect themselves. This does not mean becoming cold. It does not mean becoming arrogant. It means understanding your worth. It means understanding that love should add to your life, not consume it. Imagine a man who has purpose, who values his time, who has standards, who treats others with kindness but refuses to abandon himself. That man carries a quiet power, not because he is perfect, but because he is centered. He is not controlled by praise. He is not destroyed by rejection. He knows who he is. And perhaps that is the deepest lesson of all. The psychology of female attraction is not really about women. It is about the kind of man you become, because attraction often reflects something deeper. It reflects character, confidence, purpose, emotional maturity, and these qualities cannot be purchased. They cannot be faked. They must be developed, slowly, patiently, through discipline and self-mastery. The philosopher understands this. The wise man understands this. And the man who understands this no longer chases endlessly. He builds and he grows. He creates a life so meaningful that love becomes a beautiful addition to it rather than its entire foundation. Before we end this video, I want you to remember one sentence. Never make someone else the source of your identity. Because the moment your happiness depends entirely on another person, your peace is no longer your own. Build your purpose. Protect your self-respect. Learn to enjoy solitude. Develop emotional strength. And when you do, something interesting happens. You stop asking how to attract people, because your focus shifts toward becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts healthy relationships. If this message resonated with you, comment below with the words self-mastery. And if you want more videos on psychology, philosophy, and the hidden laws of human nature, subscribe and join us on this journey. Because understanding other people is powerful, but understanding yourself is where true power begins.